Hey guys, Bat Sonic Abby here. I know I haven't posted in a long time. This year, I don't even know where to begin. Like, as to why I haven't been making videos and as a recap of this year. But um, this year's kicked my butt. I mean, I don't even know where to begin. But probably the reason I haven't been making videos is I've just been in a tough place mentally here for a while. I suffer from anxiety, and it can get pretty tough sometimes. And things in my life got so bad that I even started having thoughts of not wanting to be alive. And that's terrifying. That is so scary. But I reached out and I'm getting help. I've got a huge support system. I've got my family, I've got my church family, I've got coworkers, I've got Ian, I got people. I got people who love me and care about me. As far as 2019 goes, let's begin January, I guess. January, I was still dealing with stuff from December 2018. And I just felt like a bad person. I felt like a major sinner. I felt too far gone to be saved. And I just felt undeserving of even being saved. The only reason I'm alive today is by the grace of God, let me tell you. But I felt too far gone to be saved. I'd pray at night and I'd ask the Lord for forgiveness, but I feel like if I died that night, I would have gone straight to hell because I felt like I couldn't be saved. February, I started getting a hold of things. February, I lost an uncle and I lost my grandmother. And I lost them both in 1 week. Like, I lost my uncle on a Monday, and then I lost my granny on a Friday, and it was just... How? Why do these things happen? But they just happen. But I got through it. In February, I also met Ian, which was like the greatest day of my life, And in March, I auditioned for the Addams Family, which is very therapeutic from losing Granny. Like, it helped me through it. And things were great. Life was perfect. Life was perfect for a few months. Doing the Addams Family. In May, we went to Memphis Zoo, which was a lot of fun. In July, things started going downhill. I won't go into detail, but things just went downhill. I fell flat on my face. But I had God right there next to me the whole way. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna probably cry like a baby here. God is the only reason I am still standing. I can't tell you how many times I wanted to give up and throw in the towel on everything, on my life. But God was right there. In August, I went to a revival, and the preacher there was absolutely amazing. If you haven't heard of him, his name is Dan Bohai. He is an amazing speaker. Like, God works through him. And, like, these past several months, I've kicked my butt. They've also been a major spiritual experience. God has been speaking to me more than he has in my entire life. And, you know, for those who know what it's like when God speaks to you, you know, it's amazing. And those of you that don't know what it's like when God speaks to you, it's amazing. I remember one night just crying and praying, just wanting God to speak to me. 'Cause I was desperate. And I just sat there and I listened. And I heard this voice, clear as day, tell me it's gonna be okay. And there's a moth in here. At least I hope it's a moth. But I heard this voice as clear as day tell me it's gonna be okay. In that moment, my heart literally jumped in my chest. Like, I've never had a reaction to that like that before to anything. Like, that was the Lord speaking, telling me it'll be okay. And I was amazed. And sometimes he speaks via scripture. There's this one verse, pray without ceasing. I saw it everywhere. I saw it in my Bible reading. I saw it everywhere on social media. I heard it in sermons. I saw it everywhere. But the thing that was crazy about this, I was at work one day, and this was around September. And so in the fall section, I still work at Walmart. In the fall section at Walmart, we had these plaques with like various sayings on them. And one of them was pray without ceasing. I'm like, wait a minute. That is the verse I've been seeing in sermons and in my Bible reading and on social media. Like, dude, this is God speaking to me. But it gets crazier because I only saw that plaque, that pray without ceasing plaque, I only saw it once. And after that, I never saw it again. I'm like, dude. And I'm not shoving my belief down your throat. I'm not doing that. I'm just saying, like, how I'm still alive. Like, you don't have to believe the way I believe. I respect... If you are a different kind of belief system, that's okay. You know, I'm not going to judge you. Everybody has to have something to believe in, something to help them keep going. And for me, personally, that is my faith in the Lord. That's what keeps me going. That's what gets me out of bed every day. That's what gets me through a hard day. But I forgot where I was going with this. Dang it. I'm so sorry. I forgot where I was going with this. Oh, I remember. And I was on Instagram and one day, and there was a religious post, or a spiritual post. I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. There's a difference. But someone commented how there was no proof that God existed. Okay, you know, you can believe that if you want, but for me, God is everywhere. I have seen his work so much in my life these last 6 months. I have seen it. I have seen it, heard him speak to me. I have seen him fix broken relationship. A broken relationship doesn't just fix itself. I've seen it happen. And personally, I hate New Year's. It's the most depressing time of the year. But y'all, I am so ready for this year to be over with. And, cause it's kicked my butt. It has kicked my butt so much. And, like, even here recently, I've been struggling mentally. And I hate New Year's resolutions. I think they're stupid. But I have a resolution that I intend to keep. That I'm going to be working my hardest to keep. And that resolution is that I will be a better person in 2020 than the one I was in 2019. Because the first half of this year, I was not a great person. I had toxic tendencies. I was with someone for 5 years, and they never pointed out when I was in the wrong. And when you're never pointed out when you're in the wrong, you live always thinking that you're right, and it's dangerous. It's very dangerous to be like that. And that caused me to become toxic. Being with someone for 5 years who won't put you in your place when you need to be put in your place, that's toxic. Like, that can make you toxic. And I have been working my butt off to change that, to not be that person anymore. And so far, I've made a total 180. Like, I am super proud of my progress, but there's still a lot to go. And I'll never be perfect. And that's fine. You know, you don't have to be perfect. You can't be perfect. But what matters is that you take that in a positive way, and you do your best every day to improve and be like the best person you can be. Like, y'all, this year's kicked my butt, but I'm proud of myself because I've gone so far. I used to be so mean to myself. I used to say the worst things about myself and genuinely believe them because of my anxiety. But I'm learning to see myself in a better light. And it's crazy. Like, I used to see myself as the ugliest person in the world. I mean, I'm still not pretty, but I don't see myself as ugly as I used to be. And I'm more accepting of my body. Like, I'm not skinny by any means, but I'm more accepting of how I look, of my weight. But, you know, let's just support each other and do our best for a better 2020, for a better year. I'm looking forward to 2020. I'm looking forward to a new decade. Out with the old, in with the new. Like, it's not just a new year, it's a new decade. And I am gonna make this decade a good one. I'm gonna do what it takes to be the person I need to be a better person. And it's gonna be great. It's gonna be wonderful. I'm so sorry for ranting this long, but I mean, when you haven't made a video for months, you know, you've got a lot to put in there. I'm so sorry that, I practically gave up on YouTube. I'm sorry, guys. But, and I can't promise I'll make more videos soon. You know, I can't promise that. But, you know, what I can promise is I'm trying. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be a better person. I mean, the person I was June this year is not the person I am today. And I'm so happy about that. I'm so proud of that. Oh, I bought a car in June too. I bought a freaking car this year, guys. I bought a car. I'm proud of that. I'm proud that I did the Addams Family. I'm proud that I bought a car. I'm proud that I made a total 180 in the person I was and the person I am. I'm proud of that. Because that took a lot of hard work. It took a lot of tears and a lot of praying. And a lot of not being given up on. Just thank you for those who listen. Thank you to those who've gotten this far in the video. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to my family, my church family, my coworkers, my friends. Thank you, Ian. Just thank you to everybody. I love you all so much. I know I don't make videos, and I know I don't know each one of you individually as a person, but I love you guys.